Hi, I'm Molly McDuff.
And I'm Morgan Dixon.
We're freshmen at Coggenshock High School.
For the past 2 years, we attended Strong as 7th and then 8th graders. We'd like to tell you a little bit more about the history.
And what's better than a primary source? Nothing.
Didn't you tell me you found someone who was actually there?
Yes, I did. And he was both a student and a teacher at Strong, even before the name was changed to Strong School.
Who'd you find?
Henry Coe. He told us a lot about the history of Strong and had memorabilia from over 50 years ago. Our field reporter, Luke Fowler, spoke with him and found out lots of cool stuff. Take it away, Luke.
Thank you, Molly. And right now I'm here with Mr. Coe, who started teaching here, and he's taught here for 40 years, right when the school first started. So,
not only did I teach here, but I also came here for school. I have some interesting stuff here for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is my class, 1954, and this is my yearbook. And this is the crest that my class developed for Durham High School.
I noticed on here it's spelled Marud.
That's correct.
Why is that?
Well, take a close look.
Durham.
Yeah, Durham spelled backwards. And with a class of 9, we still put on everything. There was 9 of us, 8 girls, myself. We didn't have a cafeteria. We didn't have an auditorium, but we had the stage. We brought our own lunches. Actually, you can't do this today, but we could leave school during lunch. And up at the top of the hill was a variety shop called Marshall's. And we'd walk up there and buy ice cream and candy and soda and then come back to school for the afternoon.
Well, thank you for your time and bringing all this in. This was actually very interesting to see.
Times have definitely changed since then.
Can you imagine all 12 grades in one building?
And only 9 kids in your graduating class.
It's easier to imagine once you've seen the time capsule.
Time capsule?
You didn't know there was a time capsule? Another one of our field reporters, Jess Cipollina, took a closer look at the capsule's contents.
I'm here with Mr. Klimas, who is the Strong School Media Specialist.
Thank you for having me here, Jess.
So, Mr. Klimas, I understand you have a time capsule to share with us today.
Yes, I do, Jess. I have a time capsule from 1978. In here are 11 things ranging from the annual report to pictures of who the kids were to some of the things that the kids were working on, like a newspaper, and even a floor plan of the renovation. And I thought I would show that up. For example, here's a handbook. It's a little different than the one you guys get today. Obviously, the one today is a little thicker and it's full of more color, but these were probably all made in-house, I bet, or someone locally printed them, but that's the handbook. See how thin that is? And then we have the Strong Times. Now, at this time, Dr. Breck, who became the superintendent of District 13 in 1991, he was the principal of Strong Middle School, and just recently we named the library as Strong after him. In fact, what's going to go into this time capsule is a commemorative of the day that it was named in his honor. So it's kind of coming full circle from when he was principal here and the dedication. Here is the community open house flyer that went out and what they were going to talk about and what the renovation really, what took place during the renovation. And we have a Middletown Press from the time talking about it. Somewhere in here, no one could actually find where it is, but according to the manifest, that's what's in here, an announcement of the actual dedication or rededication of the renovation. And we have pictures of all the kids of that year. There's 3 of them.
So they had 3 grades at Strong at the time?
No, I think, yes, I take that back. They did. They had 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
6, 7, and 8. So I think Memorial would have been just up through 5th grade at that point. This is the most interesting thing because this is the floor plan. And now you left Strong after the 2004 renovation, so you wouldn't remember this, but what's interesting about it is and I know you guys are going to shoot in on this closer, but where the library is now, it was the home ec room, where Mrs. Duart's room would have been then. And there was, if you noticed, it just ends right there. The library would have come out a lot further than it actually is. And then what is known as Green Team, that's where the art room and the music rooms were.
Oh, okay.
And actually, when you walked out of the home ec room, which would be the front of the library, right in that hallway going to Red would have been a staircase going downstairs.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us, Mr. Klimas.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you for having me here, Jill. Appreciate it.
Wow, I know more about Strong than I ever did.
I wish I knew this before I went there.
Well, now people can.
All we have to do is watch the show next time it comes on.
Hey, I've got an idea. We should go make our own time capsule.
And we can put the show in it.
Grab a shovel, let's start digging.
Okay, let's go.
Bye.
See ya.